You sit in your chair with both elbows up on the desk as you browse through the App Store on your phone. You're looking for an app that can help you be more productive. Aha! You see one. 14,000 reviews, mostly 5-star, 1 million plus downloads. Seems worth a try. You tap Install. It downloads and installs in a matter of seconds, after which you tap Open. You lean back in your chair as the app loads up. It displays a welcome screen, after which the app asks you to allow access to your files. You press Allow, as you always do with these things. It then asks you to allow access to your location. You press Allow again. It asks to allow permission to record audio. You press Allow. It then continues, asking you to allow permission to make phone calls, take photos, access your contacts, read your emails, look at your search history. You just press Allow every time, hoping it will be the last one before another pop-up appears, asking to allow permission for something else. After the 8th pop-up, you begin to get frustrated. It's now asking you to allow permission to make important life decisions. You frown at the screen, annoyed. What does that even mean? Whatever, it's just an app. I mean, how can an app take control of my life decisions? Maybe this is the developer's idea of a joke? At least 1 million other people also must have gone through this. And I really want to see what this app is all about. You hit Allow. The app buffers for a second before a question mark appears on the screen and it says verification required. The door to your bedroom suddenly opens and a man in a suit appears. He's carrying a large stack of papers. What in God's name? Excuse? You begin. He holds up his hand. This will only take a second, he says, setting the stack of paper down onto your desk. He produces a pen from his inside jacket pocket. He hands it to you and points to a blank space marked by a brightly colored sticky memo label. Sign here, please, he then says as you look at him blankly. He's got this nonchalant, borderline bored expression on his face, as if there's nothing strange about this. Who are you? You ask. I'm from the app. I just need you to sign here. Yeah, but what is this? The page is densely packed with words in small print. This is a verification contract. We need it to undergo new users as a process of verifying their identity. He has a very monotonous voice. Why do you need to verify my identity for this stupid app? We just need your signature here. How'd you get into my house? Our verification process authorizes us to be present wherever the user is. What? What does that even mean? The man sighs. Up until now, he had his finger on the blank space where you are apparently supposed to sign. He withdraws his hand from the page, pulls up your other chair, and sits down opposite you, smiling a smug smile, with his hands clasped and resting on his lap. I want you to listen to me, he says. I've been doing this a long time. On this app, we have over 1 million downloads. We do this for every user. I see this every day. People want to download the app, they want X, Y, and Z, but when it comes to committing, they get all tensed up. They ask 100 questions, and then, in the end, they sign the goddamn contract. Why? Because they know. They know that this app will improve their lives. They know that 1 million people can't be wrong. They know that sometimes freedom must be sacrificed to gain something much more valuable. And what is that, you ask, wondering? A better life. You look down at your phone. It still says verification required. Can I at least read it first? You ask, looking at the hefty stack of paper. The man shakes his head. Listen, you don't need to read it. It's all standard stuff. You really think reading it will somehow make you feel better? His plain face is so ordinary looking, it's difficult to describe. But I can't sign something without reading it. Everyone says that. They all want to read it so they can feel some kind of control and accountability. But in the end, everyone signs it. Also, you don't need to read all this legal jargon. Leave that to the professionals. You just focus on being creative and upping the productivity. You look down at the pen he gave you. It's elegant and slender, feeling like it's made out of heavy steel. Come on, do the right thing. He slides the papers towards you. You pause. Then, you put the tip of the pen onto the page and sign. He turns over to the next page. And here, there's another blank space amongst the paragraphs of finely printed text. It's also marked with a brightly colored sticky memo label. You sign that one too. He turns again, skipping a whole chunk of pages until the next brightly colored sticky memo label that's sticking out from the side of the stack of paper. You sign. He turns to several more memo labels, one after the other, each with a blank space prompting you to sign. Your heart pounds. You try reading some of the text as he turns the pages, but it seems impossible to read given his speed and the micro-scale sized font the entire contract is written in. After the last signature, he picks up the contract and stands up. He somehow produces a manila envelope out of thin air and, sliding the heavy contract into it, seals it shut and puts a small white sticker on the front. The sticker has some sort of strange-looking barcode on it. He holds out his hand. You shake it. "You have yourself a nice day," he says in his emotionless voice. You hold the pen out to him. "You keep that," he says, smirking smugly. He leaves, clutching the thick envelope under his arm and closing the door behind him. You sit back in your chair, unsure how to feel about what just happened. You look at your phone. The question mark disappears and gets replaced by a large tick mark. "Congrats," it says. You're all set up.